Alright guys, time to look at Chiliz once again on the channel. Now we took a look at this a while back. Now I can't remember exactly, but it wasn't too long ago because I drew this little cup here and put a little handle on it. Now we still, we still are hanging on to this trend line. I just want to point that out first before I zoom in. And so let's take a look. Let's zoom in here. Now, we haven't really lost the structure yet. Keep in mind, this is the weekly time frame, and I do think we're going to get quite a bounce here. We still have several days left in the week to continue this to the upside. And yeah, we do have a neckline up here at about, what, 15.4 cents, let's say. And if we bounce around something like this and then pop up, that will be, the completion of a cup and handle on this. So let's see if this can continue. So far, it still really, has time to continue with this structure. Now let's take a look at the daily time frame. Yeah, the daily time frame is just getting above this trend line. So let's see, first of all, if we can hold this. That will be the first step, really. And then, yeah, we have to get above basically 12.7 cents. And yeah, so let's see what Chiliz has in store. Now, if we look at the tokenomics of Chiliz, guys, basically there is no max supply, but total supply 9.2 billion is out there circulating. Pretty much everything is circulating. Now, I'm not sure, how that is, because I did look at the tokenomist website here. And there is a discrepancy basically between what has been unlocked, and I'm not sure if that's just because I don't have premium, but it says 43% is unlocked, and that's only 3.78 billion. So not sure what to really believe. Past event here was like 5 years ago, guys. So is this updated? Probably not. Now, I just want to take a look at the RSI and Stochh RSI for Chiliz here. Basically, the RSI on the 4-hour time frame is right in the middle. It's not too bad. Getting a little bit overheated on the Stochh RSI on a 4-hour time frame. Now, on the daily, actually looking pretty good. Stochh RSI is even moving down, and I think it probably wants to curve back up here soon, although they're both pointed, to the downside. The RSI is now, curving up, but still in a good, position. Weekly time frame, Stochh RSI is a little bit overheated, but the RSI is still in good territory, guys. So all in all, mostly, the RSI and Stochh RSI look good. Only overheated on a couple of time frames here. Yeah, so Chiliz, I believe, has some more upside to go, guys, in the short term here. All right, now let's take a quick look here at Bitcoin. Now, if you remember last night, I drew this box, and I said that pretty much we were right in the middle of this box. Nothing had really changed, but, a lot of people were panicking. And like I said, there was really no reason to panic, and that we're still in this bull run. And, there was a lot of people selling off. Now you can see today we got a massive candle. This is the biggest candle that we've seen in some time, guys. We have seen, what, today? If we look at the top to bottom, low was 95,658. And top so far is basically where we're at right now. So, yeah, I mean, that's about a $6,000 move today. So, we haven't seen something like that, I think, basically since this candle on the 11th of November. I don't think this candle is a $6,000 move. Oh, it's close. Looks like about 5.5 if I just calculate it really quickly in my head. But yeah, this is really the largest candle we've probably seen since, about a month ago. Exactly a month ago, guys. Now, taking a quick look at the total market cap, guys, you can see we got a large candle, just like Bitcoin today. Basically, we're wedged between this trend line and this support here. Don't know if we're going to make it above this trend line tonight. Probably not. but maybe tomorrow. We just have to wait and see, guys. Now, total market cap excluding Bitcoin. If we zoom in, you can see that basically we've gotten a rejection off this trend line today. So that's not really good, but you know, there may be 1, 2, 3 rejections before we finally break above, you know, this trend line once again. We just have to be patient again. Now, dominance. If we zoom in, guys, this is barely hanging on by a thread. Now, if you remember a couple of days ago, this closed just above the line, and yesterday got really very close to going under, and today again it's right on the edge, guys, really right on the edge. I think if it doesn't lose it today, I think we're gonna lose the dominance tomorrow, you know, and go down under this, you know, 56.9% mark. Now, speaking about the dominance, we have to talk about the altcoin season index. You know, I've refreshed this a few times before this video because it just looks like it's broken. But basically, I guess if dominance hasn't really broken down since yesterday, pretty much this will probably be the same, you know, number, 67. So I don't think it's changed since yesterday, really. And yeah, I haven't seen it change in at least a day, personally. Now, talking about the fear and greed, we did go down just slightly, and I'm a little bit surprised we didn't go down more. Yesterday it went from a 78 to a 74. Still in greed, not extreme greed, but okay, we're in greed. Would like to see, you know, at least maybe 68 to 70, something like this still. Now, as for the Pi cycle top, guys, basically it's the same. You know, it looks the same almost every day I show you this, but you can see it's not even close to crossing. I can zoom in for you. But yeah, it is curving up. And, you know, eventually one day it will cross. Maybe in 6 months, 7 months, maybe 9 months. Who knows? Now, if we take a quick look at the economic calendar, guys, you can see that CPI basically came in as expected today. However, that's good in one way. In another way, wasn't good because we went up with inflation. But, you know, if we look at the you know, cuts, the interest rate cuts for this month, it does look like 95%. Still believe, you know, we're going to get a 1/4 point cut. So now only 5% believe in no cut. But if we speculate about next month, guys, it looks like 75% believe we're going to get no cut at all in January. Personally, I think Jerome has been very generous for this year. Originally, earlier in the year, he did promise 3 cuts of 25 basis points. We've already gotten that, guys. So getting a little bit of a Christmas bonus, you know, this month and 1 week, you know, it will be nice. But it probably sets us up for, you know, not many cuts, you know, next year. I mean, maybe he will cut less. But, you know, personally, I believe he should have cut 25, 25, 25 this year. You know, September, November, December. But yeah, that 50 basis point cut back in September, I think really spoiled people. Now, taking a quick look at crypto bubbles, guys, pretty much everything is, you know, looks like it's pretty equal across the board. Things are up, I would just say, an average of about 8, 9%, maybe 10%. There are a couple of outliers, of course. You know, you do have like BGB, you do got SUI, you got Hype, as some of the bigger ones. But basically, it looks pretty even. You know, it looks very nice though. Everything is green. I don't see any reds here actually in the top 100. Now, if you want to stake your coins, just go to Coinondo, guys, and type in whichever coin you're looking for. For example, Bitcoin. It will give you a list of places, and that's totally up to you where you want to stake it. Be realistic though, you're probably not going to get this 100%, 50%, you know, 318% unless you really know what you're doing. But yeah, guys, I think, you know, for Bitcoin, you know, for example, you'll probably get something maximum about 6, 7%. Just depends where you stake it and how long. Now, keep in mind there are limits sometimes, and they do have limits for the amount of Bitcoin or whatever coin you're trying to submit. You know, so anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.